Hello programmers, welcome to gilgeekify programming. My name is Saeed Kohansel, and I hope you have a great time. In this video, I will show you how to implement web-based infinite scroll feature using vanilla JavaScript. With the infinite scrolling feature, you can improve the user experience for your website. Infinite scrolling or continuous scrolling, or also known as endless scrolling, is a web design technique where, as the user scrolls down a page, more content automatically and continuously loads at the bottom, eliminating the user's need to click to the next page. Infinite scrolling minimizes interaction costs and increases user engagement, but it isn't a good fit for every website. For some, pagination or a load more button will be a better solution. Let's start to implement the infinite scroll feature. Let's say this is my website. For better and more understanding, I created a feature for you that returns info about your scroll position. Also, I added a spinner as a loading icon at the bottom of the page. Okay, let's define the infinite scrolling feature from the scratch. Just create a JavaScript file and link it inside your HTML before the body closing tag. I define a function called infinite scroll. This function works perfectly on desktop and mobile versions. With this logic, I can detect when the user reaches the bottom of the page. Let me explain these variables to you. So if end of the page variable returns true, it means the user reaches the bottom of the page. The scroll event fires when the document view has been scrolled. And in this case, I add the infinite scroll function to the scroll event. So by this trick, with each scroll event, I will check whether the user reaches the bottom of the page or not. This is all the logic you need to create the infinite scrolling feature. Let me show you how these variables work in the browser. Well, this is how the scroll event works. And this is how my infinite scroll function detects the bottom of the page. Let me check it better. Each time the user reaches the bottom of the page, we can do a new thing. Now I just count these times for understanding. Let's check on the mobile version. Well, this is how the scroll event works. And this is how my infinite scroll function detects the bottom of the page. Very nice. So far we have the bottom of the page detection. Now let's define how the data should be displayed. It's the pagination. Pagination is the process of splitting the contents of a website, or a section of contents from a website, into discrete pages. Now I'm getting the loading icon and data division. I want to append new data into the data division. And I define some options for loading new data, items with each load, and a maximum number. In this example I will create dummy data. This data can be real data from the database. And you can make a fetch or XML HTTP request to your API and get the data, then decide how to display them. It's my loading icon, and I want to append new data right here. Okay, we have some options. Now let's define what should be happened when the user reaches the bottom of the page. Or better to say each time the user reaches the bottom of the page. It's the pagination counter that evaluates the value of pagination, then increments and stores it. Current pagination number +1. With an if statement, I define the maximum data that should be loaded, and with a for loop inside it, I define how and where these data should be displayed. This is how I create new H1 elements. Set some classes for them. These animate classes come from animate.css library. Animate.css is a library of ready-to-use, cross-browser animations for use in your web projects. Great for emphasis, home pages, sliders, and attention-guiding hints. And this is how I append new data. I define what should be happened when the user reaches the maximum number of items. I want to display an element with the in text only once. And I display and hide the loading icon by condition. Okay, that's all. Now let's test my infinite scrolling feature on desktop and mobile versions. As you can see, each time the user reaches the bottom of the page, new data is going to create and display in the right place. This process continues until reaching the end, or better to say reaching the maximum number of items. Let's check on the mobile version. Very nice. Now let's make some tests with other options. Very well, everything is working fine. This is how you can implement the infinite scroll feature for any website. If you enjoy my content, please like this video, click the subscribe button, and turn on notification for future videos. Also, if you have any questions about this video, please comment it for me. Thank you for watching this video, and now let's do some dancing.
Because I will not quit, no, because I want this. Don't try to stop